Just when you thought that the PTE reading section is impossible to crack quickly, I can tell you in the next 10 minutes that you are going to learn the secrets, yet a systematic and a scientific approach to master the PTE reading section in just 2 weeks. We are going to discuss this and tell you exactly what you need to attack the PTE reading and how to master it. Sounding impossible? Wait till you watch the whole video and then tell me. But I must tell you that it will need your full focus. Ready to begin? Hello and welcome everyone. I am Anurag, your PTE expert, and this video will change everything you know about what you need to get a 7-band score in the PTE reading section in the quickest way possible. But before that, please like and subscribe to stay updated and WhatsApp us on the below number for paid PTE coaching if you are really struggling. First things first, the most important thing that you should know is which questions contribute to your reading scores and by how much. So basically the score distribution or mark distribution. And after that, I will give you a plan and a list of do's and don'ts for each of these questions. Just see how our students who followed this plan got their scores in the PTE exam. Let's learn to channel our efforts on the correct questions first. Which ones are important and which ones are not so much. In this table, you can see that there are total 9 types of questions that adds to your reading score. Read aloud, summarize written text, reading fill in the blanks, reading and writing fill in the blanks, reorder paragraph, and highlight incorrect words. These are the questions that you need to master if you really want to cross the 7-band score. The reading multiple choice questions and the highlight correct summary are not so important. So what can you do is to spend around 40 seconds on these questions when you are giving the exam to quickly attempt them and answer them. And for multiple choice multiple answers, just select one option that you can find in the quickest time because it has negative marking. For people aiming 79 plus scores, for you guys, all questions are important. Don't skip anything. For people aiming 7-band score, take the best shot at the unimportant questions, as you can see, so that you can get more quality time on the fill in the blanks questions, which are really important for you. Now understand the do's and don'ts for the important questions quickly, so that you are clear about how you need to practice, and then we will discuss about the study plan and how many questions you need to practice every day, and also how to manage your time, which is very crucial for your reading section. Let's start with the read aloud questions. Very important for 2 things, because it contributes heavily to your speaking and reading scores, around 40 to each of them. And also it is the first question in the PTE exam. Doing well here will set your momentum for the entire exam, which is really important again. Keep the mic right in front of your mouth and speak clearly. You need to speak at a normal speed so that the AI can understand you clearly. If you speak faster, then how will it understand you? Speaking normally, also you can complete the response in around 30 to 35 seconds. Don't get mixed up by watching and following multiple strategies. What people do is on day 1, they think this strategy is better. Next day, they will see another strategy video and then they start following one and the other, mixing it up. Don't do that. Just stick to one strategy. You will waste time if you want to mix up. The idea is to speak clearly and skip the difficult words which can cause you to hesitate or fumble. If you speak around 70% of the given text and if it was clearly pronounced, then you will get full marks here. See this example. New research suggests that some may be able to recognize people's and differentiate between human voices. Being able to a friend or potential foe could be key to the bird's ability to survive. That's how you should speak. Normal and medium speed, and skip the ones you can't speak properly. I skipped a couple of them. I will still get full marks. For summarized written text, be careful about using the first letter capital and full stop in the end. For proper nouns, again, you make the first letter capital. No other capitals throughout. You can solve this question in multiple ways. Easiest and sure short way to get full points is to use templates and then just put random keywords. Or you can combine two sentences using a conjunction and replace some of the random keywords with another set of keywords that you see in the passage. That's it. You don't need to put more time on this task. It is very easy to solve using these two techniques. It contributes 7 to 8 points both to your reading and your writing scores. Now, reading fill in the blanks and reading and writing fill in the blanks take some time to improve. Although there are grammar shortcuts to help you, see this video, to help you solve these questions more efficiently. The link I will also add in the description. But the main idea here is that you need to do full analysis of the questions you are solving. If you don't know the word meanings, you find them and understand them in a deep way, why those answers are correct or not. On our learning platform, we give you explanations for each questions. Read them properly, understand them properly, so that if next time if you get similar words or similar questions, you will know how to get the correct answers. Very important step in improving your comprehension skills and collocation knowledge. Watch our strategy videos where we have shown in detail how these questions can be solved easily. You get around 20 marks from reading fill in the blanks and around 25 to 30 marks from reading and writing fill in the blanks, which makes it really important. For reorder paragraph, finding the pairs is important, but before that, find the independent sentence, the topic sentence, which will kind of introduce the topic or set the scene for you. For the remaining, you just need to find the pairs. A very detailed strategy on reorder paragraph is published on our channel. Please go through that. Again, I will add the link in the description. There is not too much points that you get from reorder paragraph questions, but try to give your best shot if you really want a 7-band score. You get 6 to 7 points from reorder paragraph. For highlight incorrect words, what you need to do is to be careful as there is negative marking. And many people just take this question very lightly and don't practice it much. Please don't do that mistake. Sometimes the audio is faster, so you need to practice this and be very careful not to click randomly. Otherwise, negative marking will apply and you will lose points. Again, you get around 10 points for your reading scores from this question type alone. Now, moving on to time management of these questions. Read aloud is self-managed, but you should still click on the next as soon as you finish saying your response. Don't wait for the timer to finish. For summarized written text, again, spend around 2 to 3 minutes to read the passage and then 5 minutes to type your response, and the last 2-3 minutes are very crucial, which should be kept aside to review your response. Check any grammar or spelling mistakes. In the fill in the blanks, you should be spending your most of the time for your reading section, but try to finish each questions in around 2 to 2.5 minutes to be able to attempt all questions. Otherwise, what will happen? You will not have enough time to finish the set. For multiple choice questions, I already told you before, not more than 40 seconds should be spent here on each question, as they are not important to get your 7-band score. Highlight incorrect words, again self-manage. But last 30 seconds, keep it aside if you clicked on some wrong words to correct them. Don't try to fix the mistakes while listening to the audio. Do this in the end, otherwise you will lose track of the audio and the text completely and mess up everything. Don't do that. Now, finally talking about a preparation plan. So for read aloud, you should be doing around 15 practice questions every day, and your aim should be to get at least 12 out of these questions fully accurate. Of course, you can skip the difficult words, but fluency should not be compromised. For summarized written text, whichever technique you are using, the target should not be losing any marks. Get full marks. Easy to score. For reading fill in the blanks and reading and writing fill in the blanks, you should be doing 25 questions every day, each and every day. And the target should be to get 70% accuracy for each of them. In the beginning, if you are not getting that much score, don't be disheartened, but keep it going and do full analysis of your mistakes. Find out where you are making mistakes. Also, do 5 to 7 questions of reorder paragraph, and even if you get around 60%, that should be enough for you to get a 7-band score. And lastly, for the highlight incorrect words, practice 5 to 7 questions on a daily basis, and again, try to get everything right. Then move on to practicing questions from the latest prediction files that we provide monthly or also on our channel. After 7 days, take any PTE reading mock test and see if you are getting the 7-band score or not. If yes, that means you are ready. If not, then you continue your preparation. You can see on the screen the elaboration of how our practice platform provides you a super detailed explanation for every question, so that you understand what is wrong there or what is correct there, why those answers are wrong, why those answers are correct. Continue this practice every day for as long as you are not getting the marks we just showed you. If you have time, double the number of questions you practice every day, but keep doing analysis. Some people take 7 days, some people take 15 days, some people also take 30 days. Everyone is different and everyone has different time availability. So the same plan can't work for everyone. Don't judge yourself, decide where you stand and how much effort is needed. Keep practicing and keep improving, because that is the way you crack the PTE exam. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can also WhatsApp us if you really need a paid assistance in your preparation. As a next step, start watching the reading strategy videos of the important questions that I just showed you, and start your 15-day challenge. So goodbye and see you in the next one.